Are you prepared for World War III? It's a chilling question, isn't it? Yet, we live in a world where the unpredictable nature of global conflicts makes it necessary to ponder. Our history is a testament to this unpredictability, a tapestry woven with threads of strife and discord, with wars that have left indelible marks on humanity. From the trenches of the First World War to the devastating nuclear consequences of the Second, we've seen how rapidly peace can descend into chaos. These historical conflicts have imparted valuable lessons, reminding us that preparedness is not an option, but a necessity. It's not about predicting the future, it's about being ready for it. As we navigate through the complexities of our world today, we must remember that the seeds of conflict can germinate at any moment. So, are we prepared? Surviving World War III requires a strategic and comprehensive plan. Preparation isn't just about stockpiling canned goods. It's a common misconception, but survival in a crisis goes far beyond that. It's about being mentally and physically prepared to face whatever comes your way. Imagine this. The sirens are blaring, chaos is erupting around you, and your heart is pounding. It's in these moments that mental preparedness becomes crucial. It's about staying calm under pressure, making quick decisions, and maintaining a positive mindset. It's about understanding that fear is natural, but letting it control you is not an option. Physical preparedness, on the other hand, is just as important. Your body is your vessel, your tool for survival. Keeping it in top shape is a must. It's not about being a marathon runner or a weightlifting champion, it's about being fit enough to run when you need to carry weight when necessary, and to endure harsh conditions if required. Survival skills and training are another key aspect of preparation. It's about knowing what to do in a crisis, and having the skills to implement your knowledge. First aid, for instance, is a basic skill everyone should know. It's about being able to treat wounds, recognize signs of illness, and know when and how to perform CPR. Self-defense is another important skill to have. It's not about becoming a professional fighter, it's about knowing how to protect yourself and your loved ones when danger presents itself. It's about understanding that every situation is different, and that the best defense is often to avoid conflict entirely. Being aware of your local environment is also crucial. It's about knowing the terrain, understanding the weather patterns, and being familiar with local plants and animals. It's about knowing where to find water, where to seek shelter, and where to avoid. So, as you can see, preparation is a multifaceted concept. It's not just about having supplies. It's about being mentally tough, physically fit, skilled, and aware. It's about being ready to face any challenge that comes your way. Remember, the best defense is a good offense. A survival kit is more than just food and water. When it comes to surviving in dire circumstances, it's the little things that can make all the difference. Let's dive into the essentials that should make up your survival kit. First off, a first aid kit is a necessity. This should include bandages, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, medical tape, and pain relievers. You never know when a minor injury could escalate into a major problem, so being prepared to manage wounds and illnesses is crucial. Next on the list, a multi-purpose tool. This handy device can serve as a knife, a can opener, a screwdriver, and even a wire cutter. It's like having a whole toolbox right in your pocket. Compact and efficient, a multi-purpose tool can help you with a multitude of tasks, from building shelter to preparing food. Now, let's talk about an emergency blanket. Often underestimated, this lightweight yet warm cover can protect you from harsh weather conditions. It can also be used as a means of signaling for help, as most are designed with a reflective surface that can be seen from a distance. Of course, we can't forget about local maps. In an era where digital navigation reigns supreme, physical maps may seem obsolete. However, in a survival situation where power sources may be scarce, having a local map can be a lifesaver. It can guide you to safe zones, help you avoid dangerous areas, and even provide information about natural resources in your vicinity. Lastly, a battery or crank-operated radio. This allows you to stay informed about changes in the situation, potential rescue efforts, and important emergency broadcasts. It's your link to the outside world when everything else fails. A survival kit is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It should be personalized to fit your needs, your skills, and your environment. Remember, preparation is key, and every item in your kit should serve a purpose. Your survival kit is your lifeline. The better equipped you are, the higher your chances of surviving and thriving in the face of adversity. So, take the time to build a kit that's comprehensive, compact, and ready for anything. Shelter is not just a roof over your head. It's your defense against the elements, your shield from potential threats, and your sanctuary in times of chaos. In the aftermath of World War III, securing a safe and reliable shelter becomes paramount to survival, a haven that can withstand the tests of time and circumstance. Let's delve into the realm of shelters, each with its unique set of advantages and disadvantages. The first type of shelter that might come to mind is a traditional house or apartment. These structures provide a great deal of comfort and convenience, but they may not be the most secure or durable in the face of post-war threats. Their visibility could make you a target, and their structural integrity could be compromised by bombings or other attacks. Then we have underground shelters like bunkers or basements. These offer increased protection from external threats, including nuclear fallout. However, they can be costly and time-consuming to construct. In addition, they may lack ventilation and could become hazardous if not properly maintained. Another option is a natural shelter, such as a cave or a dense forest. These can offer excellent camouflage and require minimal construction, but they may also expose you to wildlife, and their availability is contingent on your location. Lastly, we have improvised shelters, the kind you craft from available materials like fallen trees, tarps, or snow. While these can be erected quickly and with minimal resources, their durability can be questionable, and they offer less protection from the elements. Remember, the best shelter for you depends on your specific circumstances and resources. It's not just about having a roof over your head, but about having a secure, sustainable refuge that can protect you from threats, both seen and unseen. Consider your environment, your resources, and your skills when securing your shelter. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. With a sturdy shelter, you're not just surviving, you're thriving, even in the face of adversity. Your shelter is your fortress. Protect it well, and it will protect you in return. Food and water are the pillars of survival. When it comes to sourcing water, nature provides a variety of options. The most abundant source is rainfall. If you find yourself in a forest or jungle, large leaves can be used to funnel rainwater into containers. In arid environments, digging a few feet into the ground can reveal hidden water sources. But remember, not all water is safe to drink directly. Boiling is the most effective method to purify water, killing bacteria, viruses, and parasites. If fire is not an option, sunlight can be used to disinfect water. Simply fill a clear plastic bottle with water and leave it under the sun for 6 hours. As for food, the natural world is filled with edible plants and insects. However, identifying what's safe to consume can be tricky. Familiarize yourself with common edible plants like dandelions, clover, and cattails. Insects, while not always appetizing, are packed with protein. Earthworms, grasshoppers, and ants are generally safe to eat once cooked. But what if you have food supplies? Rationing becomes vital. It's about stretching what you have, not eating until you're full. A general rule of thumb is to plan for roughly 2,000 calories per person per day. This will keep you functioning and able to perform necessary survival tasks. Preserving food is equally important. There are many methods, but 3 of the most accessible are drying, smoking, or salting. Drying involves removing the moisture from food, making it less appealing to bacteria. Smoking imparts flavor while also preserving, and salting draws out moisture while adding taste. Remember, survival isn't about luxury or comfort, it's about endurance and adaptation. It's about making the best use of the resources at your disposal, no matter how scarce they may seem. In times of crisis, creativity and resourcefulness become your best allies. Survival is about making the most of what you have. Surviving World War III is a daunting task, but not impossible. We've explored the inevitability of war and the crucial need for preparation. Remember, being prepared isn't just a good idea, it's a necessity when facing such a global crisis. We delved into the integral elements of a survival kit, which include medical supplies, tools for fire starting and hunting, as well as communication devices. Each item serves a unique purpose and could be the difference between life and death in a survival scenario. We also talked about securing shelter, a refuge from the chaos outside. Whether it's a bunker or a fortified home, the importance of having a safe space can't be overstated. Food and water, the very essence of life, were our next focus. We discussed various methods of sourcing and purifying water and hunting or gathering food to sustain you and your loved ones. In the face of the unthinkable, it's knowledge and preparation that will give you the edge. With knowledge, preparation, and determination, survival is possible.